Check, check. We good, Justin? right, everybody. Welcome to U-Pike Sports Network's coverage of University of Pikeville versus West Virginia Tech tonight for the dual meet. My name is Dustin Reinstedel. I'm here with Alex Green. You may know him as the famous Kentucky YouTube referee.
Dustin, man, thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. And got a great duel set up tonight. We were on the call last year for U-Pike's first home duel against, I believe it was University of the Cumberlands and Rio Grande. I've got captains out there for the coin toss. Looks like that Rio Grande won, and the referee didn't say was odd or even, but that's that. If you're not familiar with wrestling, that determines who will get the choice to start the second period, whether it's up, down, neutral, or defer. I believe our first bout with Nick Giapalo, he's a two-time state champion out of West Virginia, Cabell Midland. I saw his mom and dad here. They're, proud as can be. I got some of their beef or deer jerky that Nick killed. So,
there you go. Nothing like some good deer jerky.
This is Nick's. He's a true freshman out there. I believe they said this is Nick's first collegiate match as well. So Nick shoots in, man. It's a nice trip.
Already a quick two.
With a three-point takedown.
Three-point takedown, there you go.
Nick cuts him. Nick staying heavy on that head, man. That's something I remember even Nick as a kid refereeing him. He was a head hunter.
Catches him with that, looking for some near fall here.
In case you're wondering what the referee just counted, that's near fall points. The back is exposed to the mat.
Still the same hold here, so points are going to stay the same. Releases that, gets reset on the top, works something different.
And it's good to see Nick out there. I believe Nick signed a scholarship to go on the fishing team at Kentucky Christian, and Coach Mallow came in and said, hey, you belong on a wrestling mat. And here he is out there putting some work in and doing a really good job. He's trying for, we call that a stud cradle. He's pulling the arm across the face there. Or he's switched over to what we call a butcher or a bundle.
I believe we did get a stalling warning there as well on West Virginia Tech.
Nick's pulling it across, doing like he's supposed to. Got another set of near fall. 4 near fall.
I believe that should put us to 14-1 now.
I believe Nick's going for a tech fall here in the first period. Now, I'm not familiar with this referee, but he's doing a phenomenal job.
Got about 50 seconds left. First period here. Coach Mallow asking for him to look for the fall instead of the Tech fall.
Need that extra team point. Need that extra. There it is, fall.
First match is a fall for Nick. Gets the Bears off to a good start.
And, of course, U-Pike, this is their second year having the team, and when you aren't filling every single weight, you got to get every team point you can possibly can.
Tristan and John Parks from West Virginia Tech.
Tristan is a proud product of Perry County Central. Commodores last year made it to the final round of the state tournament. There at GRC.
Beautiful facility, but nothing tops the arena at the Horse Park.
Nothing's good as the Well, the dungeon for those
The
of us,
dungeon for sure.
the dungeon that was for those of us that, but now that we're back at the horse park, put down 8 mats. I believe West Virginia Tech is out of Beckley, West Virginia. It's a pretty long haul.
Pretty long haul, about 2.5 hours, I believe.
I would say that's a
traveled
fair.
there quite a few times for golf here in the last couple of years. So pretty nice little area. Got some of the best golf courses in West Virginia over there as well. A little bit of a hold up, it looks like, with track wrestling. Maybe not the correct match set up.
There we go.
Got a pretty good turnout this evening. A lot of high school teams. Looks like we have 2 or 3
Yep.
sitting over here to our left.
I seen Knott County Central, which they're a very, very new program. I seen their team here. Johnson Central is here. I believe they're ranked number 2 or 3 in the state this year.
Always.
And I believe we've got track wrestling lined out here. And the and if you're tuned in, and which chances are you're familiar with wrestling, but if you're not, the green ankle band, green wristband that the referee wears, that indicates who's home on the scoreboard, and the red indicates who's the visitor. Right out of the gate, West Virginia Tech, man, shoots in, gets a Tristan's able to fight it off, though. Credit to him.
Pretty good defense there. Definitely could have went wrong there.
And
got a 3-point takedown there by Parks from West Virginia Tech. Working out to the side.
And, of course, in college, you get that riding time, which I know is a big transition for, I would say, the riding time and then the out-of-bounds procedures is so much different from high school and college. A lot of these true freshmen have a little bit of a learning curve, but that's to be expected. These guys are filling each other out, which is part of wrestling. He's got green for stalling, which has a good call, Mr. Official.
Spoken like a true official on our end.
Yeah.
Got the 3-point takedown there for Parks. Looking for near fall.
Getting ready to expose that back and put a few more points on the board.
Gets his full 4 count there.
We're a pretty good distance away from the score table, but there's pretty good time left in the.
Looking at 58 seconds, so he's still got plenty of time.
Yep,
there
there's the fall.
So 1 fall for each team through the first 2 matches.
I believe we got some heavies coming up next.
Looks like Gavin Hunt from Pikeville and Jeffrey Bowles, if I'm saying that correctly, or Bowles, from West Virginia Tech.
And those of you watching from the Pike County area, Gavin is a former Pike County Central Hawk. He went to Midway and spent a couple years at Midway University, wrestled there, and he come back home to the Hills. But
talking with Coach Mallow, Gavin has been a great addition, especially on the leadership side of the team.
mm-hmm.
So glad to see Gavin come back for another year as well, finish off.
Yeah, and I'm not sure exactly what part of Pike County he was in, but Pike Central High School is not that far from here, a couple miles up the road. believe they call that Buckley's Creek, if geography serves me correctly. And Gavin was a good high school heavyweight. I mean, he really was. And last year, I believe, at the duel, he performed pretty well against Rio Grande and Cumberland's here. The heavyweight mindset is, let's be as heavy as we can and throw in some technique when we can, and that's what Gavin's doing. You can see he's got that back of the neck there, got that overhook, or that collar tied on the back of the head, trying to be as heavy as he can. Which none of these guys really haven't put yourself in too much danger yet. That's kind of what you look for as a referee on who's stalling, especially the bigger weights, is who's putting themselves out there the most in danger, if you will, of being vulnerable for the other person's attack. So our official tonight is looking like that, both gentlemen are doing a decent job.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting to talk to him just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Pace is starting to pick up now between them. Went almost two full minutes.
I'm glad you can
really
see
taken a
that.
chance yet.
I'm glad you have good eyes. I cannot see that far. This far away. All right, there it is. Good job, Gavin. He's got double unders now. He's to lock his hands there, just like that. He's gonna step
for the trip.
Try to trip there. Oh, roll through. Nope, we're out of bounds. Yep, we're neutral. Good call.
Yep, looks like potentially might have still had a point in bounds, but good call by the official there.
Nothing yet. I believe they said we got 30 seconds left.
30 seconds right now on the clock, according to track wrestling. Still 0-0.
Is this a battle of the Bears?
I believe so.
That's what I thought. I believe we're going to have our first match go to the second period. Nothing yet. It's the end of the period. Red's choice. Red's going to take down.
These are always kind of the points here in the heavyweight matches where we finally get to see some action.
Yeah.
Feel each other out through the first period, and now they're forced to make some moves.
And don't forget that riding time clock if it goes that far. Now Gavin's got 5 seconds to take him down here.
Still nothing.
Coach Mallow's pretty animated there on the side. Ooh. And I believe Gavin just gave up a reversal right there.
Reversal and going for near fall now. How quickly it can change.
Yep.
Got caught trying to pull a move off. And there's the second pin of the evening for West Virginia Tech.
That's like you said, that's how quickly it can change, especially at heavyweight.
Yep, looking back, our stream's just a little bit behind, so able to see kind of like a replay of that. It looks like Gavin just turned a little too slow and too much time exposing his back and was able to get reversed.
Yep.
His back already pointing towards the mat, so a little slow on the exchange there.
Yeah. And I believe coming up next,
we have I'm going to butcher the first name. I believe it's Tag Fry. I'll talk to him after this, make sure we get that right. From Pikeville, and then Austin Weeks from West Virginia Tech. This will be in the 149 weight class.
I believe I see Jody over there running the score clock or the table, so a lot of respect for Jody. He was,
Absolutely.
I believe he's a He wrestled back in the late 80s, early 90s at Boyle County. And then he's been I believe he retired, but I believe he was the head coach at Pikeville High School for the entirety of the program. He started it. So he knows.
It was always nice to have him in the corner when you're an official. He knew how to. Some coaches know how to do it right when you're the official.
Absolutely, and he was one of them. I sent him a message when I found out he was retiring, and he said, "Buddy, I got time to spend on the beach now." I was like, "Oh, must be nice." All right, here we go. We're going to see some action in this one. These 149-pounders, man, these are
Fry already looking to take a leg.
You've got some really good speed at this weight, plus, you got some muscle too. Nothing yet.
Coach Mallow calling for setups.
We're still in, believe it or not. In case you're familiar with other sports, as soon as somebody touches out of bounds, we're out. But in collegiate wrestling, you could have the smallest little part of your body in the orange circle, and you still get considered inbounds.
All right, there's a takedown for Fry. Weeks still has the right leg. Looking to roll back.
No, don't do that. You're in danger.
Yep, there's a reversal there.
Yep. Man. All right. He's got to get off the bottom here. He was starting to attack on top there. Just got to get off the bottom.
Minute and 30 seconds left in the first period. Scores 3-2. Weeks in the lead. Or apologies, Fry in the lead.
There you go. Stand up. Get up, get away.
Action carries out of bounds back to the center. Weeks will still be on top.
There it is. He's trying for a switch there. Top man does what he's supposed to and follows.
Both guys with an ankle. Fry trying to climb up the body from here. Weeks still has the left leg trapped.
Yeah, that's something about collegiate wrestling, man. Is those scrambles that you see is just some of the best athleticism in any sport that you'll see is what you just saw right there in the scrambles. You can hear the crowd getting into it, man.
Now we got a reversal.
Got that
Fry
reversal.
back in control here.
One, not two there. One, not two. Remember that. Right up. We're out. We're out. Good call. We're out.
Pikeville still in control.
That was good to fight off the bottom there. Get a few seconds of that riding
Looks like
time
we
back.
only have about 18 seconds left, so Fry will be looking to stay on top for those 18 seconds. Keep that riding time going.
He's trying for a head lever there.
Don't want to give up two here.
Yep.
At the end.
There you go. Bring him back down. There's a count, Mr. Official. There we go. That was a nice move right there. And that's time. He gets a near fall count.
4. I'd say he probably only needed 3 with that time going out, but we'll take the 4.
Exactly. I don't think the coach threw the block, so that's a good. They chose neutral here. I'm kind of surprised at that.
Maybe looking to build a little more of a points lead. That'll put it at 9-2. Fry leading for Pikeville. Minute 45 left in the second period.
Shot, reshot. That was a nice exchange there. Like I said, the 149-pound class, man, there's some good wrestling in that class. Ooh, there he goes. He stuffed it. Nope.
Good exchange there.
Good scramble. That's the difference, man.
Needs to get his head up here, not in a.
Yeah, he's going to get his head banged like that right there. I can speak from experience. That does not feel good, does it, Dustin?
Nope, certainly does not.
He's going to get it again if he don't get his head up.
Yep, somebody's going to have to do something here.
Nothing yet.
We have about 35 seconds left.
Yeah, those 3-minute periods, man, in college, they really, you got to be in shape, man. You just can't come out and accidentally wrestle your way through a 3-minute first period. You expect to have anything left in the gas tank. Nothing yet. The top man's wanting to pull him back in.
3, 2,
cover the hips.
1, time. Nothing there. Still 9-2.
Green's
Start
choice.
The third period.
And Green's going to take down.
Now that you mentioned that earlier, it's very surprising that West Virginia Tech took neutral on that, having the option to be able to try to work some offense.
Yeah, I was like, what are they? I mean,
now with the points lead, Fry really just needs to not let anything crazy happen here.
I was going to say riding time's just a point, and that's not going to be a factor. But
no stalling calls yet on either guy so far. So
I was going to say I believe Fry needs to get his head off the mat if we don't get banged for stalling. There it is. Speak of the devil.
Still a minute and a half left, so can't completely stall his way through. Going to have to do something. Now he's starting to work a little bit.
There it is. There you go. Break that lock around his leg right there.
Keep trying to climb up the body here.
No. There it is. Doesn't look like it's the most comfortable position to be in, but when you know what you're doing, like he's doing, you get your head up and you put his hips on the mat, your opponent's hips on the mat, because anytime you're on top
45 seconds remaining.
Anytime the top wrestlers' hips hit the mat, they go into panic mode.
Quick move there by Weeks to flatten him out.
Yep. Got to get him broke down.
Broke him down and then kind of stopped again. Trying to work something a little higher up now.
Got a boot in. Uh-oh.
Yep,
this is bad. This is bad. Oh, okay. Here we go. Man, especially at this level, whenever.
Stalling warning again. Yep. There's the point. So 9-3. Only 5 seconds to go. So Fry have this one locked up here.
Yep. If you're watching at home, anytime somebody throws in those legs, we call them boots, and they know what they're doing with them, man, it is almost impossible to get off the bottom. Good win there for U-Pike, man. Way to gut that one out. They needed that one.
Final score of that match will be 9-4 after riding points awarded. And Fry will take that one. So now in 157 weight class, we've got Brandon Ruiz from Pikeville and Zachary Mullins from West Virginia Tech.
Here's another weight class where you got some studs. I think we got a little Snoop Dogg blaring here in the speakers. Or maybe that's a sample track of a Snoop Dogg song. And Ruiz right out of the gate was real aggressive, and the West Virginia Tech kid, Mullins, kind of just waited on him.
Yeah, Mullins doing pretty good, forcing Ruiz all the way across the mat there, on his heels the whole time. The referee will be keeping an eye on that if that continues. Good shot there.
Yep, that was deep. Oh, he's in trouble. Yep.
Quick three by Mullins. Looking for a leg cradle, it looks like.
Is he going to get pinned with the leg cradle? Nope.
Nope. It's a little harder to pull off at the college level.
I was going to say, in high school, you might be able to get by with that, but here, it's not happening.
Catches him. And
there it is.
That'll be a quick pin there by Mullins.
So Mullins kind of knew what was going on there. Impressive. And here's
Mike's going to need some pins here in the next two. That'll put him at least one pin behind now, I believe.
And we got
don't have a full score for the duel. I have to mention that. No real way for the fans to keep up with it out here.
The next matchup here, Chase Price at 174 pounds. He's a two-time Kentucky State runner-up, wrestling out of Johnson Central. The whole team's here to watch him. I've seen his family here in the stands. He was just a couple seconds away last year of being the state champion against Austin Silva from John Harden. And, man, you give Chase a year or so under Coach Mallow, he's going to be a force in here at U-Pike. And he wrestled last year at 215 pounds, and he's down to 174. There it is. Good job, Chase. Nice job.
Good three there for Chase.
Looks like he's kept all of his muscle. He's cut down almost 30, but he's still strong as a bear. No pun intended. All right, Chase, he's going to be working to get his leg back and get behind him again. Just like that. Get a near fall count. He started on one, but
got a leg in as well, looking for something at the top.
And
got to be a little careful this close to the edge of the mat with what he wants to do, so it kind of limits him a little bit.
Yeah, and I refereed Chase a bunch in elementary, middle school, high school, and you didn't come across too many people that Chase was not stronger than. So I can't imagine him, shedding that weight down to this weight. He's lost, like I said, any of that strength. You can just tell he is in control out there so far, anyway.
Yeah, lower weight classes, you see a lot of high athleticism. You get to these 74, 84, and a couple more up is a high muscle and athleticism. Some big old boys out here.
Some studs. Oh no, Chase.
There, working out of bounds.
Get out of bounds, Chase. Smart, good job.
Absolutely.
So we got. So right there, that was
awarded the reversal and the two near fall, I believe.
That was a big swing right there, man. U-Pike has another Johnson Central wrestler on the squad, Jesse McCoy, but he's going to be unable to compete tonight. Get your head up off the mat, Chase. You know better than that.
Yep, going to have to watch here.
He's going to try to stretch him out.
They actually got 4 near fall and the reversal there, so 6-point swing.
Yep.
That quickly, so 6-3. Tourney leads for West Virginia Tech. About 35 seconds remaining in the first period.
And get your head up. There you go. Good job, Coach Mallow.
Yep. Oh, catching.
There it is.
It's the reversal and the near fall. Working on some near fall, trying to spin out of it. trying to settle back a little bit.
I've seen Chase pin
They
so
can hang
many
out.
guys.
About 10 seconds remaining in the period.
I've called a lot of pins that Chase has got just in the exact position right there. Time, man
Had him
alive.
about 10 more seconds, maybe even 5, and he would have had that one. So
Yeah, and you'd have heard the whole gym on the left side of us here erupt because you got a large contingent here from Johnson Central cheering on Chase. So it should be, I believe, U-Pike's choice on this. That's what I thought. Green's going to defer, smart. Red's going to take down.
score is 8-6. Pikeville leads starting the second period. 2 minutes starting on top. Turney looking for a quick move there, gets stopped.
Yeah, he's got to get off his knees right there. You can hear Coach Mallow yelling from up here. No, Chase. There it is. No, oh.
Slow move there, almost got him caught, like we seen earlier with Hunt.
And I hate to keep bringing up high school days, but, man, you can get by with stuff like that in high school. When you get to this level, man, if you
get back to neutral, Coach Mallow tells him to cut it and restart, takes a shot. Gonna have to watch here. He falls flat over. He's stuck.
He's stuck. I hate that too. Had such a good first period performance.
Turney with the pin there.
Had such a good first period performance, man, and just
looks like we are going to get to see Jesse McCoy here.
I think that should be, I believe, it should be Jesse Falk, I believe.
Must be, yep.
Too many Jessies on the team.
Yep, looks like they have it mislisted on here.
I think this is a match a lot of other people here are excited to see Jesse. I seen his little daughter running around. She's got on the cutest little U-Pike cheerleader outfit.
That's right. I've got to know Jesse pretty well the last couple of years.
Yep.
His wife, optometry school. My wife got to know her as well a little bit. Great guy, great person, and a great wrestler.
Absolutely. I believe he's a two-time state champion out of the state of Florida, Manatee High School. He was an assistant coach for Pikeville High School wrestling. And I believe last year at the duel here, or the tri-meet, I should say, Jesse had 2 pins, if I'm not mistaken, the Rio Grande and Cumberland's. And Jesse's, there it is, steps over, hooks the ankle, gets his takedown. Jesse can stay healthy this year, Dustin. I believe he can do something at the NAIA tournament, man.
Absolutely, looking for the cradle, locks it in.
There it is.
Looks like a pretty good lock there, so for sure going to get his near fall here. Goes ahead and releases the hold.
Yep. And I believe, he's going to cut him there good. Going to get some more work in. I believe Jesse is a junior, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing yet. Lift. Nice job. Man, when your feet leave the mat like that and you know you're coming down, your
brace
life,
for impact.
your life flashes before your eyes. It's like, whoa, well. He's trying again for that, we call it the stud cradle. He's pulling the arm through or across the chest there.
Ooh, great move there as he powers his way up to it. For the fall.
I believe it's,
got it.
There it is, yep. Nice performance there. Nice performance. Good job, Jesse.
Looks like we'll have our last match, at least of what's on our sheet here. Reggie White from Pikeville and Thomas Mullins from West Virginia Tech. Have this one listed as an extra in the 285.
Yeah, that's when you got a name like Reggie White, you know you're going to be tough.
Thomas Mullins for WVU-Tech and Reginald White for UPike.
Here we go. Come on. Come on, Ridge.
Got some Star Wars music theme in the background. I approve.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's right in your wheelhouse. Okay.
Watch the throw.
I was going to say, somebody's getting ready to go
Yeah,
right here.
Both of them leaning into each other towards the line.
Somebody's getting ready to take a trip free of charge. There it is. Lift. Or just fall on top of him. There you go. Smart. Smart wrestling right there.
Got his takedown, still in control. Regains it there on the edge. Still barely the toe in bounds.
I was going to say, smart enough to keep his foot in right there.
Maintaining.
Ooh, there we go. Now, of course, like we said earlier, it's like a broken record, but if you're watching this, chances are you're familiar with wrestling. But you can't just lift and do like a professional wrestling style body slam.
Got hit with the locked hands
Yep.
there. Already kind of noticed he was a little late letting go. He might as well just keep holding on with it.
Mm-hmm. That will be, oh, what? Got the tech violation there.
And hit with a stalling warning as well.
So he got a stall call, a reversal, or a takedown, I'm sorry, and a tech violation. So triple whammy right back to back to back. That's the man. We've got a great crowd here
Absolutely.
for tonight's duel.
Continually growing.
And with the Appalachian Wireless Arena, just a good, if you're good with a golf club, a good sand wedge away from here. You know, I could see UPike hosting some open tournaments.
Some major, big-size tournaments at the NAI level for sure.
Because we had the middle school state up here in 2020 and 2021, and we put down 10 mats and had teams from across the state here.
And probably the best that place has ever looked, if I have to say so myself.
It looked sharp.
Maybe a little biased there, but
it looked good.
That was probably one of the longest 2 days of my officiating career.
Yeah.
But
And I was going to say, we've had several referees message me here and asking when you're going to relicense to be be an official here. So
I'm sure Patrick McNutt's one of them.
yeah, that was the first one to message me.
Yes, sir. We're working on it. It's a work in progress.
That's right.
Currently.
We got to get the UPike golf team.
Yeah, I don't know how many golf coaches or golfers can kind of make the transition. I did actually meet Pete Holman this weekend at the coaches convention in Las Vegas. Member of the USA. Gosh, what team was it? It's mixed martial arts, maybe Taekwondo. Can't remember off the top of my head, but got to meet him, and he was another one that was fully involved with how much all of the weight transfer and all that balance and physical fitness transfers to golf as well. So kind of surprising, not really, that golfers don't come out of wrestling too, and vice versa. But it definitely helped me pick up the game of golf a little easier.
No, I can understand that.
With all the balance and technique as well, being able to control your anger.
Yeah, you go play 18 holes and you're like, I need a wrestling mat. I just need to slam something or somebody, right?
That's right. It's a lot more fun to slam on a wrestling mat than it is to lose an $80 shaft in a golf club. I can say that.
I'm going to say, that's what we need to do next year, set the mat up somewhere on a country club green. Just
Absolutely.
So these guys, I mean, it doesn't look like they're doing a whole lot, but heavyweights, it's a chess match. It really is.
Got the takedown. He was a little late on letting the hands go. Almost got hit again with it. Gonna have to watch that. He's already been busted once.
Yeah, and I've been watching the official here. Great mechanics. Good with his verbalization, calling out penalties, calling out points. So got the reversal there. Kind of knew that was coming.
Yep, Coach Mallow tried to get him to cut it a long time ago.
Anytime you hear a coach yelling, cut, cut, that's a nice way of saying you're getting ready to get reversed.
Seeing it coming from a mile away. A little too late on it. Now needs to watch getting turned here. Only about 5 seconds to go on the edge of the mat as well.
Nice. Oh, I believe he's hurt.
Wow, so he actually gets the escape and the takedown there. So 4 points. Could have just been 2, could have just been 1 there, but gets the 4 points out of it. Or could have just been 3 or 1.
Well,
gets all 4.
Looked to me like the West Virginia Tech wrestler.
I think he believed it was either he was hurt or he believed it was over with already on that
maybe
period.
because he just lit up. And I believe they're starting to. The gas tank is running pretty low to E.
Like it. Minute and 50 left in the match. 9-11 score so far.
Yep.
With Reggie leading from U-Pike.
Ooh. So he cuts him. So that what 10-11 now?
10-11.
Yep.
On the scoreboard for our stream, it just there goes the third. I was going to say this has been a really long match.
I was going to say this has been the longest second period in history of.
So 10-11. Got 1 minute 15 seconds left. So see who has the most.
There
left
it
in
is.
The gas
Nice
tank.
job.
There's a takedown. Looking for near fall. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah,
He got the
quick
fall.
pin.
Yep. And I believe the kid from West Virginia was just WV-Tech was just tired. He's going to give the facility staff here an accurate count of how many lights are out on the roof.
Yes, sir. How many tiles we have?
Yep. And I believe we don't have a team score, do we, Dustin?
We don't. Just from the amount of pins that West Virginia Tech had, I'm going to go with West Virginia Tech probably won this one fairly handily with the last couple pins they had.
And I just from last year, though, you can see a great improvement in U-Pike's wrestling. I mean, a great improvement on number of wrestlers out, and the wrestlers that were here last year, you can tell their technique is better. Just Mallow's doing a great job. He really is.
Absolutely. A lot of great technique there. Some great additions, like you said, both locally and from a ways away, with a lot of great talent here in the East Kentucky, Pikeville area, and the state of Kentucky for Coach Mallow to dip into. So great coach, great person. He'll have a great opportunity here building this program continually. A lot of great stuff we're seeing.
Absolutely, and credit to U-Pike for starting the program, bringing Travis in, because the number of wrestlers that could have went to college from your area schools, your Grundys, your Johnson Centrals, your Sheldon Clarks over the 90s and 2000s was they could have fielded their own team from like your Josh Stepps at Sheldon Clark, your J.J. Judes at Johnson Central, your Jordan Blanton that went on to play baseball at Marshall. Just a phenomenal amount of talent to come out here. So, like I said, man, kudos to U-Pike for having the team. It's great. And I want to say thank you to you for having me up here tonight and doing this. I really appreciate it, man. It's fun to get to sit here and do this, even though I did knock your computer off the press box here, which lucky. I'm not sure what brand it is, but it's a tough one. So
yeah,
again,
I didn't think the Apple iPad Air there would hold up, but held up for us. did pretty good. I'm able to watch the stream and see the matches coming up on
Yeah.
track
so,
wrestling at the same time. So thanks for coming out.
Hey
and
man, thanks for
hanging out
having
with me. Hopefully try to get Coach Mallow before he heads out of the building. So hang tight. Give us a couple minutes. We might be able to get him coming.